Now, you might remember that we spoke a few days ago to a lady called Zoe Atzori from Sutton Coldfield. She was appealing for her daughter to go to their local primary school so they can spend more time looking after their terminally ill son. They were turned down for a place at Boldmere School because they live just metres outside of the catchment area. A place was offered at another school, but Zoe says it's too far away for their daughter, given they have these extra care concerns for their terminally ill son. Now, the appeal hearing was yesterday, and just before we came on air, I called Zoe to see what had happened.
We had the appeal hearing yesterday, and yesterday afternoon we were notified that it was successful, and Ella has gained a place at Boldmere School, so we are absolutely delighted.
That must be such a relief for you.
It's just 6 months, we can draw a line under it all and we can carry on with our lives. It's just a huge weight lifted off our shoulders, and finally something to smile about.
For people who didn't hear your story, Zoe, just explain why it was so important for Ella to get into the school that is closest to you and within walking distance, even though there are no health problems with Ella herself.
Ella's little brother has a very rare genetic disease, which is life-limiting and he will probably last no longer than 4 years old, and his health deteriorates by the day, which meant that we were unable to get Ella to the allocated school consistently because of his health needs. We can't take him out of the house every day. And we were appealing for a change of school to the nearest school to our home, which meant that we had a huge support network in place to help take Ella to school and collect her when Luca's health is too dangerous to go out of the house. And we went to 3 appeals in total, and obviously the final one they saw sense and ruled in our favour, so we're absolutely delighted.
What do you think of the appeals process that you had to go through?
I would imagine a lot of people wouldn't go through it because it's not easy. You have to know the legal side of things. You have to really go into detail about why you want a change of placement, and it's not a nice process. It just so happens that we were tough enough to keep going with it, but I could understand why lots of people don't, because it's really stressful.
From your point of view, this was crucial for your well-being, for your daughter's well-being, for your son's well-being, and as a family, it was a battle you felt that you had to win. Do you feel that without the publicity that you achieved, and I'm not looking for pats on the back when I ask this question, I'm just thinking of the coverage you got on our show, in the Birmingham Mail, do you think that without the embarrassment factor, Birmingham City Council and its appeal system would have listened to you?
I think the publicity showed them that we were not going to give up on it, regardless. If it hadn't gone our way yesterday, we would have carried on. And I think they realised that, and that it brought it much more to the forefront, and it made them look at our case in a lot more detail. I think had we not had that press coverage, that may not have happened. So I think it's done us, it's made our case it put our case out there to people, and it has made them take a second look at things, definitely.
And we've still got to remember, in your case, Zoe, that there is a celebration, I suppose, in the fact that Ella is going to go to your nearest school within walking distance to Boldmere School. But, of course, this whole story is couched in the context of Luca's illness, a terminal condition.
I know we still have, a tough road ahead of us, but it will be a lot easier knowing that Ella will be at a school where she's going to have lots of friends and the support network in place, so she can carry on as normal when things are getting tougher at home, and that means a lot to us. because at least we know that we're doing everything we can to keep her health and well-being as good as we can through this time. So I hope that it shows that if you persist and you believe that, you believe in it, then you can.
That's Zoe Atzori.
Can win.
Sorry, I'm talking over the end of it there. Zoe Atzori, success in her battle to get her daughter Ella into the school of her choice after her third appeal. A happy way, to end this week. Coming up in the next hour, Dave.